Hey Aries, welcome back to the Guiding Chariot and welcome to your Cancer season reading. Alright, we're going to hop right into it. These readings have been a little longer than normal, some of them even twice as long as I normally try to keep them, so I don't want to waste any time. Let me start off by saying thank you Aries by being patient. This isn't even the first time I filmed your reading, alright? There have been so many weird things that have just postponed this. But as I was thinking about it, getting ready for your reading, I think there actually was a pretty legit reason. So if you have been feeling kind of tense, and just side note, there's like yardmen and things working, on my neighbor's place. So if you hear things, that's probably that. But as I was getting ready for your reading, I remembered that Mars was in that pretty gnarly T-square in the past couple days. And we do have the Cancer new moon. Is it new moon or full moon? I think it's new moon. Pretty sure it's new moon. Coming up, which even though new moons are about planting seeds and setting intentions and new growth, honestly I think especially for you guys, or anyone with really strong Mars placements, myself included, because my Mars is in Aries, so whenever Mars is negatively aspected, ooh, girl doesn't mess with me. But that T-square brought a lot of tension. So if you felt restricted, if you felt blocked, if you were just, extra testy recently, it probably was due to that force. This Cancer new moon, again, even though it's about planting seeds, I feel like this Cancer new moon is going to bring a lot of release, especially emotional release. But it's almost like you've been in a pressure cooker, and this new moon coming up on the 9th or the 10th, depending where you are in the world, it's kind of like when you release that pressure valve and all the steam comes out. So it will be great. It will be very good for you, for all of us. But I think especially for you guys, Aries, it'll be really nice. And I think that's part of the reason why your particular reading got delayed. Oh, okay. First row already done. I think for you guys, we're going to get all the cards out and then we'll go through them together. But so far you have the Page of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Swords. So, not even really necessarily a bad thing. I don't even see this Tower card as rough as, sometimes the Tower card can be. With this Page of Swords, it tells me that I don't know why I want to say you were a bit of a rebel, but I think you were trying to do something differently. You were trying to grow, evolve, step outside of your box, maybe. If this is in regards to, some type of relationship, whether it's romantic or work or friendship, whatever it is, this may have required you to push someone else out of their comfort zone, right? If they wanted to come along with you. Let's get those bad boys out. And I think you were successful. Like, you did it. Whatever box you were trying to break, whatever reinvention you were trying to go through, I think you were successful, because here you have the Tower card right after that, which I know some people see as a disaster, but fundamentally the Tower card is all about change, right? That's why those walls fall down, right? They're false insecurities or security blankets and crutches that keep us within the walls of our comfort zone. And you were like, nah, kick them down. So you were to me, you were already in line with this Tower moment before the Tower moment even came. So when it came, you were like, yeah, knock them down. I'm trying to get out anyway. Do it. Bust it. Let's go. I will say I do think the people involved probably weren't completely ready for it, probably weren't completely on board. And you may be standing by yourself at the moment, or on your own, right? You might be the only one who's really like gung-ho for this moment, or really ready for this shift and this change. And honestly, I think that's a good thing. We're going to see what else comes through. We don't have all the cards out, but it looks like I don't want to say you freed yourself, because it makes it sound like everyone else involved was like dead weight. As we fling this Queen of Pentacles out. Oh, counterparts. So definitely could be a romantic relationship. Could be a new one coming in towards the end of the month. But Aries, I feel like the direction you wanted to take this situation, or where you wanted to grow and evolve. Five of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. Being in flow. But I feel like where you wanted to take this situation, or where you wanted to grow and evolve into, honestly, you, for your own personal needs, for your own personal growth, you were successful. Whether others could keep on board with that and commit to it with you, meh. But again, that's probably a good thing, because if they were just going to hold you back, we don't want that. Okay, so let's go through these cards. So we talked about this first row. Here's that Page of Swords. This is, you wanting to reinvent, break out of the box, bust out of, break down those barriers, do something different, evolve. I always quote the live-action Cinderella movie where she says, just because it's what's been done doesn't mean it's what should be done. That's kind of you, wanting to step up, wanting to evolve, wanting to push it further. This tower moment was really about you busting down those barriers, right? Whatever stood in the way, whatever kept you in that little safe, little predictable space, all of that was broken down. And like I said, I think there were people that weren't on board with you for this Seven of Wands. And that's fine. They want to stay there. Let them stay there. You got bigger and better things to do. I feel like this is you just kind of being independent and doing what you feel is right, doing what you feel is best, whether this is what's best for you or what's best for, the group as a whole. Take that how it resonates. It can go both ways, right? You can see things that maybe the others can't. So it doesn't necessarily mean that, you're leaving the group to do your own thing. It could, for sure. But I think your vision is much further reaching than the other people that were involved in this situation, if there were other people. Otherwise, this is just you ready to grow and ready to evolve and step out of that comfort zone. Beautiful, beautiful space. This next row, we have the Queen of Cups. Quite a reserved energy. So I don't necessarily see this as... How do I want to describe this? When I say it's a reserved energy, it's because she's very protective of her cup, right? She's very protective of her emotional space. She guards it fiercely. Only the privileged few are allowed in. And I think that's really where this card is coming in, because what you're shaking up, what you're doing is important to you. Those who can't get on board with it kind of need to be, I don't want to say eliminated, but if them being around is going to hold you back, and that means sacrificing what's in your cup because you're trying to make other people feel good or make other people feel comfortable with the situation, that's not okay. That's not okay. So to me, this card is coming up because you have to fiercely guard what it is you're trying to manifest, what it is you're trying to create. You also have this Chariot card, and this is beautiful being right in the center of the deck. Could be indicative of a Cancer, possibly if this involves a Cancer. We'll talk about this little relationship situation coming on down the bottom. But this Chariot card is all about victory, success, movement, forward movement for sure. It can also be speaking to Cancer season, being really present in this moment. This is go time, right? Because you have the Tower here, also with the Chariot. So this could be the season as we finish out the next 2-3 weeks. This is when all of this magic is kind of happening. You are shaking and rolling and moving, and Cancer season is going to be a big part of that catalyst to making all of this shift, successful for you. I'm gonna break order because we're gonna talk about these two together. So you have the King and Queen of Pentacles in this reading. To me, this King of Pentacles is truly your energy. I think this is you really trying to build your resources, find stability, find security, build the home, build the space, build the foundations, put coins in the bank. I think this is really all you. You have this Queen of Pentacles energy, which to me, King and Queen of any suit, they're kind of on the same vibe, right? They're equal rulers. I know we talk about kings as being, mastery level, and queens are, more nurturing. But essentially, both of them are well manifested. Both of them are focused on security. Honestly, to me, with these two coming up, it's giving me way more counterpart energy than just being, grounded and well manifested. So I think for those of you, and I will say, I do think this is going to be new love. I don't think this is, if you have someone in mind already, or if you're like, oh God, I wish we could go to the next level. I feel this connection is speaking more to new love, my lovely Aries. And I say that because towards the end of the month, surrounding this Queen of Pentacles, we have 2 5s here. We have the 5 of Cups and we have the 5 of Pentacles. security going to be a big thing as we come towards the end of this month with all these pentacles coming up. But these two fives generally always speak about change and shifting and things becoming new and different. Here with these fives, we have this emotional pain, sorrow, loss. So to me, a lot of this could be connected to this tower moment. For some of you, this may have even been a past relationship falling apart, you having to go on your own. But literally all that did was make room for a new relationship that's much more in alignment and much more fulfilling and rewarding. The thing you have to remember with both of these cards, in all honesty, is this sense of balance, right? Because here in the five, let's look at it one at a time. So we're at the Five of Cups. We have these three spilt cups. We're all sad. We're crying. Oh my God, we lost the thing. We're out of wine, whatever it is. But, you know, with a change of perspective, you can see there are two cups still standing, still full right behind you. So all is not lost. There's no need to cry over this spilt milk because there's so much more blessings left for you. And look, notice it's Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is a card of companionship and, you know, relationships. With the Five of Pentacles, it's this same idea. There's a sense of lack and not having enough and being excluded and being outcast. But here there's a gift of these five. You know, but traditionally there's this imbalance in the Five of Pentacles, right? One side has all the money, the other side has nothing, right? One's on the inside, the other's on the outside. So Aries, I feel like there's this big need for balance, you know, stepping into your life in this situation where it has to be even, right? You need someone who can go along with you to balance you out, where it's fair, right? You know, maybe in this, if this is a previous relationship for you, this is a situation where they couldn't meet you halfway, or you felt you were trying to invest and put in and you didn't get that same reaction from the other person or the other people, if this is maybe a work situation. Here, this counterpart is going to be even. It's going to be balanced, right? These fives will be in the past. Excuse me. And then this two is just asking you to be in flow, okay? All right, Aries, we're back. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's take this another level deeper. So, big, I don't think it's transformation, but there is this big kind of release and opening up and expansion for you, my lovely, lovely Aries, which is beautiful to see. And the nice thing is, I think you're really, I mean, it's funny to say this on Aries because you know this already, but I feel like a lot of this is truly being led by you, right? You're kind of taking the reins. This is happening because of your desire to reinvent, your desire to push. I do think there's going to be some costs, possibly emotional costs, connected to that. You know, which, I mean, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. No one likes to lose anything, especially if these were people. I know it's falling reverse, but we are actually going to take it in the upright. I have to think about that one for a minute. You know, it sucks to have things fall away, especially if they were things we saw as security blankets, right? Because we talked about that with the Tower card up there. But you were ready. You're ready. And I feel like, again, before that happened, you had already kind of acknowledged that. Oh, we got a big chunk there. You had already acknowledged, you know, this is the direction I want to be going in. If this is what has to happen for it, so be it. Let's do this. Let's make this happen. All right. Gonna get a few more out. We have this Queen of Pentacles showing up again in the clarifier. You know, and no. Legit, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, this is a new love for you, Aries, right? Because look, that one is falling out on top of the Seven of Wands, which, yes, could talk about, you know, really nurturing yourself and doing what's best for you and what, you know, helps you grow and helps you feel secure. But honestly, looking at that, I think this Seven of Wands, this was you going your own way to make space for this new person to come in. I'm like, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, and, you know, don't worry about assigning gender to it. It's not about gender. It's just the energy. but I feel like that queen is going to be someone very, very special. Okay, you know what? We're going to do it that way. Okay. Yes, I love that. So bottom of the deck, 10 of Swords. To me, this is just indicative. This is over, right? This moment of feeling trapped and stuck, and you know, some of you may have even gone through some type of betrayal. It's over, right? When we talk about any of the 10s, really, it's the finish line. So with the 10 of Pentacles, this moment of struggle and burden, and again, for some of us, defeat and betrayal, over. Love this. Which, honestly, we knew that because center of your deck, Chariot. You're moving on. It's time to go. We're going to run. All right. So first card out, we have this 9 of Wands. Honestly, to me, this is indicative of endurance. I realized it kind of fell and it was upside down, but I don't necessarily see this as a negative. I do think it can be, you know, exhausting and you're a little frustrated with the situation. But to me, this card is really speaking to endurance. Like, I get you've been beaten. I get you've gone through it. I get that you've been pushing for this. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. You're so close. Remember we talked about the 10s being the end? 9. Almost there. Literally almost there. So again, this thing you've been trying to create, this opportunity you've been trying to bring about, coming. And honestly, since it's showing up so early, I think it's already here. You're already starting to make that happen, right? But now we're just trying to get to the end goal. Clarifying the Tower. Page of Cups. So this, honestly, again, can speak to a new love, right? Because here we're talking about chalices, we're talking about the cups, and pages always bring new opportunities. To me, this is always a very intuitive and kind of psychic card as well. So following your intuition, creating this new path, creating this new way of being, this new existence for you. With this Tower card falling away, it's creating so much space for so much new opportunity. Hi, Leo. Hi, baby. Kitty just walked into me. I feel like we kind of talked about this lovely lady already. So Queen of Pentacles, again, this, if people fell away, if you lost connections with others, if, you know, maybe now there's some distance between you and a person, maybe for some of you, I think maybe a relationship totally has ended. It's about making space for someone more grounded, someone that's a better match to you, someone who's a better pairing for you. We love this. We love this. We love this. We're going to embrace that. Queen of Cups, clarified by the Sun. Yes, so this is all about you, my lovelies. Wherever the sun is, it brings light, vitality, life, abundance, right? And it's coming out on the Queen of Cups, your emotional center, right? It's all about you. All about you feeling good, feeling happy, and you should be in the spotlight right now, Aries. We have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Chariot. Again, this is just your truth. This is your compass heading. You are moving on. You are moving forward. There could be new communication as well, right? So you could be hearing news of, you know, an advancement, a promotion, this new opportunity. I want to say news of success. So if you've been trying to start something or you've been waiting to hear the results on your efforts or whatever it is you've been doing, I think this Ace of Swords is very indicative of that announcement coming through. So very, very good. Over this King of Pentacles, you have the 6 of Cups, right? Yes, 6 of Cups. Don't mind me. So yes, this card has, you know, some nostalgia and things like that attached to it. But honestly, I look at that. This is a soulmate card. This is you finding happiness and peace and connecting to this joy and passion, right, that we dream of when we're little kids. But this is a soulmate card falling out on your King of Pentacles when we've had the Queen of Pentacles show up twice in this reading. Aries, I think this is soulmate. This is soulmate. You guys are walking into a really sacred union, and I love that for you. 5 of Cups clarified by this lovely 3 of Pentacles. This is support, assistance, help coming into you. This is what you perceived was lost, what you thought was gone, what you thought had died. There is care and support coming to you to move you past that. So whether this is, you know, actual mourning where something was lost, and you've been feeling, you know, without it, this is the support to help you carry on. If this is, you know, lack, where you just thought there wasn't support, or if this is work and there wasn't the business, there weren't the clients, all of that is coming in, right? All those things you need, all those physical resources needed for this moment are coming. So love that. Where there was perceived lack, there will be support. Definitely love that. This Queen of Pentacles now coming in with Temperance and the King of Cups. So again, could be indicative of a water sign. We talked about Cancer with that Chariot showing up, but could also be a Sagittarius with this Temperance card. But the Temperance card brings balance. It also brings divine timing and divine intervention. So someone bringing in this beautiful emotional center for you, someone with a high emotional intelligence, right? Which I think is actually going to be a nice counter for you, Aries, right? Someone who is emotionally aware, you know, checks on you as you drive, right? Because you're such a, you're definitely an active sign, right? Because even if we compare you and Cancer, right? Because you're both cardinals, so you both initiate, you're both go-getters. You know, it's easy for you to take initiative in things, but you do it in two very different ways. You being fire, right? You definitely have a lot of drive, a lot of motivation. You know, you take a lot of necessary action to get things rolling and to move things along, which is beautiful. Cancer will do the same thing, but from an emotional space, right? They do it from the heart. So I think that's going to be a great pairing for you to honestly balance each other out. And that's also what Temperance is about. It's about the fusion and the alchemy of all these ingredients, but it is also about divine timing. So start paying attention to those synchronicities. I even think for the new love here, you kind of just meet by, well, I was going to say meet by chance, but you know, there's no chances. It's totally guided. But again, I feel like it's going to be that kind of like, how did this happen? Like, where did you come from? I didn't even see you, and now you're here, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I feel like it's going to be like that. You have this Five of Pentacles being clarified by this Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move on. And again, with the Five of Pentacles, I get it. You know, I don't have the support. I don't have the things I need. Oh, how am I going to make it forward? This is all an illusion. Like I said, the clarifying energy, bottom of the deck was that Ten of Swords. All of that falling away. This is done. This is over. This is just a perceived limitation, right? Because even this figure in the Five of Pentacles, if he would look up, he'd see he's not alone. He's over here crying, thinking no one loves him, no one cares about him, no one's there to help him and support him. She's like, I got stuff for you. I'm here to help. So again, it's just perceived. It's just perceived. The love and the support is there, Aries. It's coming. All right. Okay, before we close out, we are going to pull some oracle cards. Oh, okay. Didn't even want to wait. Okay, where'd that go? I see you. Firm. All right, Aries. We're gonna pull a few more, but the first one out, gentleness. And I'm sorry, could this picture be any more Aries? Whoa, yeah, take charge. my Emperor Aries. Look at that. So this gentleness, I actually love that they chose to depict this particular card this way, because you know, gentleness isn't just about being meek and quiet and passive, right? Gentleness is in many ways a strength, right? So to me, this gentleness is about being compassionate. It's about being kind. Not really, in this aspect, I don't even really think it's about being kind to others. I think this is really being about kind to yourself. I always get the strength card when I see this particular image, because it's, you know, I have the power and the will to force my way through it, but I don't have to. I'm making it happen just by being, just by existing. You already possess this truth. You already kind of know what is happening, the direction you want to go, right? We might still be working out the how, and that's totally fine, but it feels like on that personal level in this spread, you are making things happen. There's no need to push it. There's no need to force it. And honestly, that being in that space, honestly looks like that's what allows this you know, emotional connection to come through too. You know, and I'm talking about it as a relationship because honestly, with that Six of Cups and the counterparts, I think it will be. But for some of you, it can also be, you know, it can be a pairing in work, right? So if this is a major work reading for you, take it as it resonates, apply it where it fits. But it's such a beautiful, light reading. But I think that's a big part of this is allowing it to be in flow, right? And be, as this Temperance card is creating balance in your external, you want to be holding balance on your internal. Move forward. Yes. Look at these like bomb mermen you're getting, Aries. I'm telling you, you legit are in full control. Cause like most of these cards are like really sweet and just pretty and demure. You guys are getting these like bomb cards. All right, we're gonna make this one the last one. But yes, move forward, which we already know. Center of the deck, Chariot. You guys are moving on. And again, you don't have to force your way. You don't have to boss anyone around. Like it's just happening. So just do what you got to do. And then you also have trust. And again, with that divine intervention, that divine timing of Temperance, it's happening on the right timetable, the divine's timetable. So it'll happen when it's meant to, how it's meant to. And I think, honestly, I feel like you're going to be taken by surprise because you're not going to see it coming. It's just going to feel like this great, divine, synchronistic moment. Just allow it, Aries. Let it go. Not let it go, but let it be. Let it happen. Oh, perfect. I think it gave us 3. Yeah. So you've got Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. To me, this is all about that gentleness card. Let it be. You don't need to force it. And then there's that gentleness with that love card. You don't need to push. You don't need to tell yourself, work harder, do this, do more. Stag. Trust and thrive. Did we not just talk about that? So doubling up on that message, right? Just trusting. Allow it to happen. And She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Yes, this is that moving forward energy for sure. And, you know, with this card, the thing I get off the most of it, and I think it's because she's over here howling at the moon, being a little bit of a lunatic. Love her for that. You know, but again, this whole message has been about you breaking out of the norm, breaking out of your comfort zone, you know, doing things for you, doing things because you want to, because they feel good. You know, they're inspired. And again, that may push some people away. You might get a few haters for that. Let them hate. Let them hate. Let them stay in their weird little comfort zone box and not grow and not evolve and never change and hate you all they want, because you are going to move forward and live this brand new fantastic life so far removed from them, you're not even going to know what they're saying behind their back. Like, let them go. Let them do what they want to do in their own little hateful time. You've got so much advancement ahead of you. And I think you're already on that path. It's not even ahead of you. It's kind of here. It's happening. It's in the moment. We're doing it. There's going to be a lot of trusting the divine here, though. I feel like you don't even really see the finish line and where this is ultimately going to take you. You just kind of know, this makes me happy. I feel good about this. I want this to be my life. I want this to be my thing. So allow and let that to happen and trust in the unfolding, right? Because honestly, I think it's going to go further than you think. But the key to that is really your authenticity. And like I said, you may have some people come for you for that. That's fine. You're just going to kill him, skin him, and wear him as a hat? All right, my lovely Aries. Thank you again for your patience as I rolled out this reading. I feel like it's just perfect timing. A lot of what you get from this reading you can put into your new moon intentions. Again, depending where you are in the world, it'll be the 9th or the 10th this week. So feel that out. You can always check online. I normally, what do I use? Timeanddate.com, usually to see when the new moon peaks. So once the new moon peaks, you can do a little, write your intentions down. You can burn it if you want, however. But I think that'd be a great thing for you. So this, I think, is perfect timing for you. You know, you were meant to get your messages a little later. That's all, Aries. But I am wishing you the best. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to like and subscribe. You can leave a comment down below and let me know what you connected with or what you'd like to see in our upcoming videos. And as always, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I will see you in the next reading. Bye.